A lot of things happen that are out of our control, but you got to continue to just do your job.
The Mavericks back at home in the AAC following the Luka trade, and AD makes his debut. How the fans welcomed him to Dallas.
Plus the changes the Fort Worth cold case department made after NBC5 investigates highlighted families feeling forgotten. And dozens on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship get sick. How the crew tried to keep the virus contained. It's all ahead on NBC5 News.
You're watching NBC5 News at 6.
And thanks for joining us tonight. For the first time since the trade of Luka Doncic to the Lakers, the Dallas Mavericks are back in action in the AAC.
Yeah, fans still visibly upset about the trade, but it was another big afternoon for the Mavs as one of the newly acquired players, Anthony Davis, made his debut. Let's get over to Pat Doney following their win over the Houston Rockets. Pat, what do you think?
Well, it went from so good to not so good for Dallas Mavericks fans today, watching their new star Anthony Davis play in a Mavericks uniform.
You're watching NBC5 News at 6.
We have some breaking traffic news to let you know about. What you're looking at right now is a scene along I-30 and FM35 in Royce City. The interstate has been shut down now for several hours. You can see that a semi-truck was on its side and several emergency vehicles in that area. The westbound lanes will be closed for many more hours as they work that scene. We'll continue to follow this story.
Well, we are less than 24 hours from kickoff of Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. The streets of the Big Easy were filled with Chiefs, Eagles, and just football fans and those who can afford to go to the game as they all celebrated the parade through the French Quarter. Saw marching bands, celebrities, national brands, and more than a dozen floats. And this was the first ever parade during Super Bowl week by the host committee.
Meanwhile, New Orleans law enforcement, along with local nonprofits, are working to stop human trafficking during this year's Super Bowl. NBC's Anna
on the recall.
Netflix has pulled the plug on a 9-hour Prince documentary. In a statement, the streaming platform announced they struck a deal that will cancel the film. The estate will now develop and produce a film with exclusive content from Prince's archive. And that's your 5 to know. That is it for NBC5 News at 6. The Voice is next.
And then we'll see you back here tonight at 10 for the news. Enjoy your evening, everyone.